Replaying Tears of the Kingdom can be a lot of fun, but I have some advice to make it even better. The thing that is most often suggested to help you enjoy a game again is self-imposed challenges. But usually, people talk about big, sweeping limitations, like playing through the entire game using only Ultra Hand constructs for combat. And that can definitely be fun, but through all of the challenge runs I've done, I've realized that you don't need to hyper-focus like that to make the game fun again. Instead, if you just make small adjustments, it'll change the way you think and the way you approach the game, and it adds so much to it. For example, I recently played through Tears of the Kingdom as a selection of different Nintendo characters, altering my playstyle to resemble each character. Rather than confining myself to one challenge for the entire game, I split it up and created a different Nintendo character build for each dungeon. For the most part, you're playing Tears of the Kingdom as intended, but the minor changes make all the difference. Like with Kirby, I could only use the weapons dropped by the last enemy I killed, to try and emulate Kirby's copy ability. This made me be more strategic with how I approached combat scenarios, making sure I took out enemies in the right order to manage my durability properly and leave the fight with the best weapons possible. Or with the Pokémon Trainer, I started with some Ultra Hand constructs to act as my Pokémon, giving them different elemental Zonai devices to emulate certain Pokémon like Pikachu. And as I progressed, I would build new constructs like catching new Pokémon, giving me a fun feeling of progression along with a lot of variety. Rather than a normal Ultra Hand only run, my Pokémon had to be limited in power to better match the Pokémon they were based on, so combat became more about picking the right Pokémon for each fight. All of this is to say that I encourage you to be more creative with your challenge run ideas, and if you want some help with ideas, I just released the full supercut of my challenge run where I beat Tears of the Kingdom as Kirby, Samus, Mario, Donkey Kong, Byleth, Pokémon Trainer, and Zelda. So check it out if you want some fun build ideas.